Hey everyone, welcome back to Going with the Ganongs. I know it's been quite a while since we've really updated and posted anything about projects around the property, but today's the day. Today, we're going to show you what we've been up to in the last little bit. Now there's lots of projects that we want to finish before the winter. In today's video, you're going to see us start the deck on the front of the cabin that we've been wanting to have for a long time. Along with that, we moved my workshop from the driveway where it was way back close to the shed. That turned out to be quite the ordeal, so stick around and see how that went. This video also marks 1 year since we started building the foundation pads and the floor framing for the cabin, which is crazy. Soon we're going to put out a video that looks back over the last few years and everything we've done. But for now, let's get to today's video. Hey everybody, today is Labor Day, Monday, 2024. It's been quite an eventful day, but also a bit of a day for reflection. 1 year ago today, so September 2nd this year, 1 year ago, we had just finished the foundation pads for the cabin and started the beams. It would be on the 3rd, so tomorrow is when we actually framed in the floor for the cabin. So it's pretty crazy just to look around and see where we've come within a year. Although for some people it might not be a lot, and for others it might seem like a lot. For us, it's just so cool to see that this place is moving along and changing, and we're slowly chipping away and really following everything that we want to do. The big thing that happened today though was that we finally were able to get this workshop moved back here. So this is a workshop that I built up the road at the old house. We had a tow truck deliver it last year before we moved, and it sat up front right by where we lived in the trailer, right pretty much in our driveway, a parking pad pretty much that we have. It sat there for over a year, and now finally we've been able to slide it back. A friend came help us with his tractor, and he's the same friend that helped us dig out all of our stumps last year. We pulled the shop back, we got it here, and I got in there and I was pretty excited, and then I noticed one of the pieces of floor was sagging, so I cut a piece out, and then I lifted it up and I realized the joists under there were all bent sideways. So when we were dragging it back, unfortunately, some of the floor joists got bent. So I'm going to take a moment and go show you, and then I need to get to this. I need to get those floor joists back and straight so that I can get things in there. We have a block in each corner, really just a cedar stump in each corner. So it's nice and raised off the ground for me to be able to get under. But we need to get this floor figured out because the truck is full of all my tools and everything that needs to go in there, but they cannot go in there until the floor is in a better condition. So the shed is right here behind me, the cabin's over that way further, and then the workshop sits right here. And then behind us is kind of like what was a clearing. Now there's lots of saplings that have grown up. Some of them actually probably close to like 16 to 20 feet tall in that range now, this one here behind me. But we hope to get this one day just all bulldozed out pretty much. But let me get under and show you what this looks like right now. So that's definitely less than ideal and fixable. It's just going to take a couple minutes to be able to bang them all back, hopefully get whatever nails I can out, and then we have some support again. This was, I must add, the very first thing I ever built. The next thing I built was the cabin, but we really did get better nails, etc. for the cabin. This thing I went in with a little research and really just kind of was like, whatever, I'll just build my workshop. So I did. Otherwise it's great, but these floor joists need to be fixed. Alright, so I have finished most of the floor joists. I have one left. This one is jacked. It is almost fully sideways. But otherwise, I've finished them all up, squared them up. Now I have the section of floor that I cut out inside that I'm going to have to place back in and nail down. But whew, this has been a bit of a challenge that I wasn't expecting for today. I expected to get to other things, have the shop already filled, but that's just the way it goes. When you choose to live off grid and do projects like this, there's always something that goes the way you don't think it will. So we'll get back to our other projects very soon, but tonight this has to be finished. There we have it. After a little bit of rain too, finally got all of the floor joists reattached. At some point, all of these are going to sit on a beam anyway underneath that are on the ground. so they're going to be extra supported, but for now they're secured. Man, I'm happy to have that part over, but I need to fix the floor now because I have a hole in my floor. I'll get that done, then we'll get back to the deck. Alright, so this front deck that we're getting on is a bit of a makeshift. For one, we've been walking in and out of this door on pallets for the last year, and it really just it wasn't cutting it anymore. And I had picked up all this hemlock at a really good price. So we're gonna start with this deck. It may not stay here long term, and maybe we'll extend it long term. I don't know. Whenever we want to build onto the deck, or maybe we want a bigger deck, we'll reevaluate then and decide then. But for now, this is exactly what it's going to be. These are some just balsam logs that I cut down, stood up. They're all around 8 to 10 inches. What I have here, a bunch of little metal straps that came on our windows, like a whole bunch of them. And I think I'm just going to take those along with some of the nails I got for our hurricane ties. And I'm just going to nail these in for each leg that I have. Nail one of these into the beam just to keep things tied together. Alright everyone, that's everything for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, following along. There will be lots of updates coming through the fall. We hope to be able to have videos out once a week again as we get back into the groove of work and building here on the land. There's lots to do, lots to fill you in on. So thanks for following, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.